Hi YouTubers! I just wanted to post a little activity that me and my husband did together before we left for a couple of days. Also, there's a lot of weird old music in it, and I'm sorry my husband was trying to be weird. I think we don't normally listen to a lot of that, but throwbacks. So just so you guys know. And I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you for watching. Okay, so we have the water in here, and then we're just gonna add the powder to it to make the bubblegum rice. Ignore the music in the background. So he's stabbing at it. But this is essentially it now.
Going through these things like Drano.
Thanks. So the next step is we have water in this to the line again, and we're gonna just pour it in and make essentially the fish part of the candy. So then he's gonna stir it up, and then we'll show you the result, okay? So essentially you just kind of let it set after stirring, and then you do the same exact thing with the red one. So then we've got the taffy type thing, and we're just going to stretch it out to make the roll for the sushi. So Caleb is just smushing it down first to make it easier to stretch on the mold, and they give you this inside of it. You don't have to print it off yourself. So Caleb decided not to use the mold and just kind of flop this down after it was super stretched out. So we may have different results than most people, but it looks like it'll do, so it doesn't matter. So right now we're going to be filling up again water to the lines of both A and B, so that way we can start making the basically fish eggs, but it's still candy for the sushi. So when you're doing the directions, since they're in Japanese, you have to make sure that you get the colors correct, or this isn't going to turn out the way that it's supposed to. And if the colors are a bit confusing, like the orange one and the yellow one look kind of similar, Caleb showed me like the first symbol usually looks like different than the other symbols. You can, sorry, that's unfocused. So you can kind of like go from that in case you're curious. So we put in the A already and stirred it up, so we're just putting in the B now, and then stir it up. So what you do after they're both stirred, you're going to pick it up in the dropper, and you're going to drop it into this liquid about 3 centimeters away to make the bubbles. So now we're just dropping it in, and as you can see, it's forming the bubbles. And then you kind of speed up because that will be really time consuming. I think the flavor on the fish eggs is actually grape. So.
No, the liquid is grape.
Then what's the red?
Orange.
Oh. So next we're going to be making the sushi roll. And we're just gonna basically touch the ends together. So I'm sure anyone could do that. So apparently my husband said that we were supposed to make the rice ball first instead of the sushi roll. So we're just gonna stuff the rice inside of it. Whoops, my bad. Just kidding, my husband is insanely OCD. So we're going to undo the sushi roll and then wrap it inside the rice. So he's rolling it right now. And then we're just gonna put it on the plate that they gave us. Plate. Now we're just scooping out the caviar and putting it on top of the sushi roll, which is the rice inside of the licorice. Caleb is making the extra rice balls for the fish ones. I'm cleaning the dropper. I just put water in it, and then I'm shaking it up so that way we can do the soy sauce in it. So after you get all the rice and make 4 balls, and we had a little bit left over, you're going to clean this out so that way you can put more water in it, the number 1. So we just scoop the fish out quarters at a time, just so it's easier to get out and it's easier to place on the rice like so. So now we have all of our fish, and we're just gonna make the soy sauce by putting the water in here and adding the brown powder. After you're done stirring it, you just pick it up with the dropper and apply it to your food, and probably be the easiest way. And we're done. And a big shout out to my hubby for being my hand model in all this.